Welcome to Be Great Today, weekly inspiration to start your week. I am Jonathan Bloom, or Frasley Sparksman, in World of Warcraft. If I sound a little different today, I'm currently working through allergies. I'm taking medicine and stuff to get over, and I feel better, but right now I still have a stuffed up nose. I probably sound a little different. So back in April of 2013, I was given the chance to participate in the 3-day startup at the Geekdom in San Antonio, Texas. I wrote a blog post in 2013 for CollegePlus, which is now Lumerit, on my experience at the event. For this week, I'm going to share that blog post on this podcast. This is from a 23-year-old Jonathan. I feel in many ways I am not the same person. The words are my thoughts from that time, sort of a personal time capsule, so I'm not going to change them from what I originally wrote. Let's go back in time to 2013. 3-day startup by Jonathan Bloom, CollegePlus student. You know the times in your life when you grow the most? Those times involve getting out of your comfort zone. I left my zone, taking my first solo flight at 4:45 a.m. from Ohio to get to San Antonio for an event called 3-Day Startup. Take 40 people, put them together in one place. In San Antonio, this is called Geekdom, and it is truly a geek's paradise. And start businesses to pitch to investors in 3 days. This takes you way out of your comfort zone. I was with a team that developed a business called Grants4.me. We wanted to take grants and make them easy for the average person. We are still going to pursue this after the event. We started with one person's pitch. Then we began to work. Friday night was about market research, figuring out who the competition is in our industry, how we can be different, what problems are we solving, and who is our customer. Saturday morning, after I slept on 2 beanbags in our room, we got up and continued working. We had quite a few discussions on what exactly our business model would be. The mentors of the event came around and asked hard questions to challenge us. The mentors come from many different business backgrounds, and each one brought different skills to the event. We found a business model and a customer base. Now it's time for the market validation. We got out of the room full of junk food, I'm still having withdrawals, and out into the city and started asking people survey questions. We wrote down their responses and reconvened in our room. We found through these questions the right market for us, and we then proceeded to finalize our pitch for Saturday night. That night, we presented to the group and got validation and the criticism we needed. This helped us to regroup as a team after a fun game of Capture the Flag. I crashed that night at our team leader's house because San Antonio was going through torrential rain. Remember comfort zone? I was so far removed that I was living on the edge. The next day was to finalize our demo and our presentation. We worked all through the morning to get a demo and pitch ready for the 3 p.m. deadline. We got everything done and then rehearsed. We pitched that night and got asked hard questions, but we did our best after 3 days. I recommend these opportunities to anyone who is interested in entrepreneurship. You will grow and have a great time in the process. Don't pass up a chance for God to stretch you past your limit. That was really surreal reading that blog post. When Lumerit changed their branding, I couldn't find this blog post on their site. It's like some of my earlier posts on the internet, lost to time. I thankfully had saved this in Apple's pages. That week was one I won't ever forget. Putting together my flight there, getting there, running into complications along the way. My parents were on a manager's retreat cruise with my sister, so I wasn't able to talk with them at all during this event. When I took my entrepreneur course later on, I was able to use memories from that event. I met some amazing people, like the founder of Rackspace. I still follow some of the mentors on Facebook to this day. Thank you for listening to this week's Be Great Today. You can find the show at be-great.today/40. If this episode has inspired you and you know someone who could use inspiration on their journey, please share this podcast episode with your friends. Until next week, be awesome. And don't lose your license while running to the gate as the doors are closing. Show up early. I speak from experience.
Want more awesomeness every week? Visit weeklyawesome.com. Weekly podcasts to make your week better. Remember to smile and be awesome.